I'm not much into soccer. In fact, most games put me right to sleep, much like all of your podcasts on which you try and have me as a guest. It's simple.
Jesus.
Stop trying to convert me into soccer and stop getting me on your podcast, especially if it's about soccer. The fact that the time difference with the games being played in the Middle East means some games in this country are simulcast in the mornings and early afternoons means American sports fans finally have an excuse to drink during the daytime. Only joking, of course, American sports fans never needed an excuse. And joining us tonight to go ahead and discuss this year's World Cup, please welcome Valerie, Paschall, and Greg K.
Hey, thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. Welcome to the show. Valerie, Greg, I understand you're big World Cup folks or soccer fans. What was your take on this year's World Cup?
Well, I mean, it's got a big old asterisk for human rights next to it. So ignoring the 6,500 dead bodies that it was built on, the cup's been going fantastically.
That's the level of optimism we try and get on this show, which I love that.
I agree with the sentiment wholeheartedly. The giant asterisk behind the tournament itself, but I don't know. I'm a sucker for soccer in general. I've actually watched the English Premier League soccer, when it's on, during the year, which the World Cup unprecedentedly interrupted because it's moved to November, which is right in the dead center of the Premier League and most European club league seasons. But so I mean, it's been a great tournament because it's always been fun to watch, and I can watch a little bit while I work from home, but other than that, and all of the human rights violations and controversy surrounding it being in Qatar has been really kind of a stain on it overall.
The holiday season reminds us, especially those in the artistic community, that it is our own damn faults that we feel too pressured to spend money we don't have to live up to a consumerist culture that markets us into near bankruptcy for the sole purpose of helping to spread artificial joy in the form of holiday greetings to others. Now, with this upcoming segment, I hate to bring an air of cynicism, negativity, and lack of hope to this podcast, but how else would I get people to listen? Joining us tonight to go ahead and discuss marketing consumerism, please welcome back to the show, Joe Gorman.
Hey, everyone. How you doing?
Joe, welcome back to the show. Are you excited about the holiday season coming up? Are you excited about getting bombarded with advertising and the need to go out and spend money?
It was the holidays were a lot more fun when you're a kid, and all you have to do is write a letter to Santa, and maybe put out some milk and cookies. Now, as an adult, it's like, you got to buy presents for everyone. You got to coordinate holiday travel. You got to request time off from work, and you got to write a letter to Santa, man. It's just there's just too much to do. Not enough hours in the day. We're almost there. It's almost Christmas time.
I know. I mean, it's very difficult. Like I find like a lot of other podcasts, like they get advertisers approaching them, and like I would think that would be like a mixed blessing, just because like the kind of content I do like doesn't necessarily translate well to the market of some of the products that usually advertise on comedy podcasts. Like imagine like me finishing up with that rant I just did and then have to do an ad read for like a penis enlargement supplement or Manscaped. Like I do one of these rants and they say, and you know what else I hate? The fact that there's too much hair around my junk. Use promo code Myers for like, I don't know that wouldn't translate well. I don't think.
Well, we don't know that. I mean, like it's the holiday season. I think like the last thing that's actually the perfect stocking stuffer is a Manscaped thing. Tom, you should reevaluate that, man. That's great. It's like, it's the holiday season. The last thing you want to do is make sure grandpa has a hairy bush when he's hanging out and at the retirement hall. He's got to look his best, man, just because, why not?
So
Tom, you might be onto something, man.
Tom, you would turn down an ED ad?
I mean, I am going to be 40 next year, so not entirely.
I love that you say next year when it's literally like 3 weeks into next year.
I'm prolonging the inevitable.
I'm next week, man. We're right there. We're like a month apart.
Yeah.
Bye.